Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Last time we were about ready to head in here to this elevator and continue our adventure. Before we do that, let's go to the menu real quick. We see Barret is in our party now. We can actually put him in the back row because he has a weapon that actually does long range damage, so he can actually take half the damage, and he would still be able to give out normal damage because it's a long-range weapon. However, to work on his limit breaks, we're going to keep him in the front row so we can take some damage there. Also, I should have said the potion restores hit points by 100. Cloud could use one, but we don't really need to. That's just kind of a waste. And Phoenix down in case they get knocked out during battle. We can use that on them. And not particularly needed right now, or throughout most of the game really is pretty easy. So we'll save that for later. There's a couple of areas later on that could be useful, but for now, they'll just probably add up in my bank. Alright, so we find out that the reactors drain out the life of the planet, I guess. Not his problem. Cloud just doesn't care. The planet's dying, but he just wants to finish his job before we get caught. I love his attitude. Barret doesn't, though. Alright. Come down here. Following Jesse. You run into some random battles here. There's going to be some new monsters. Let's take a look at Cloud's magic. He actually has Bolt and Ice. Bolt, they're actually going to do more damage right now. They're particularly useful. And I'm pretty sure these guys are weak to Bolt. If not, that's okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're definitely weak to Bolt. They can be killed in one hit anyway, but I just thought I'd show that off. Most machines in this game are going to be weak to Bolt. That's just the way pretty much almost any Final Fantasy game works. So, as far as the battles go, I was trying to determine whether to just edit out some of the repeat battles or just keep going. So, if the viewers out there, if there are any, would like to vote on that. That way you can either like have me edit out all the grunt work and move on with the story. Apparently we have to press OK to jump. Here's another battle. Rather move on with the story, or we can just, watch all these battles. They do kind of get monotonous, but I don't know. For now I'm going to leave the battles in and see if I get very much response. And we're going to kill that guy with Bolt. So we got a Grunt and a Mono Drive. Now those Mono Drives are pretty weak to magic, so we're just going to use attacks on them. But we'll kill this guy off with Bolt. Those guys, on the other hand, pretty easy kills. 1 hit point is all they took away from me. I kind of like the group enemies a little better. You get more experience that way. But it's a little too early to worry about that. And we're going to pick up this item here. It's a potion. Keep on climbing down towards the heart of this reactor. Apparently we're going to blow this up. I don't know if that was ever mentioned in any of the dialogue, but if not, it'd be kind of weird. I don't know, what's the point of going here? Over here, we have our first save point. Here, we can actually go into the menu. Come over here, save the game. I'm just going to show this off. I have save states for mine. There's a couple of games that I'm working on. We'll save it on this third slot. I'll try not to erase any of them. But, yeah, that's how we save the games. I won't really need to do that. Although I am going to use this save states, or the save points a little bit, because as I found out, if I use my save states too much, it's actually going to screw up my game a little bit. Now here's our first limit break. Barret's going to use big shot. So when his pink bar fills up all the way there, he gets a special attack that does quite a bit more damage. We can kill him off with one hit there. We killed that sweeper in the back with Bolt because it was a machine. Now limit breaks can be awfully useful, especially later when we get some. Now how we can build those up, we have to use a certain amount of the first limit breaks before we get the second limit break of that level, and then we have to kill so many enemies to move on to the second level, and then we repeat the process. And that's generally for most of the characters. There's a few exceptions. There's a restore materia. We can't really go through the materia quite yet. But anyways, about the limit breaks, yeah, that's pretty much how they work. So that's why I want to work on them so much. We want to fill that bar up for them and use it as much as possible to get the second part of our limit breaks. We also want them to even out the kills a little bit. Alright, we're going to set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? I don't want to get blown up. Alright, I'll do it. Uh-oh. Voices? Hurry up, Cloud. Alright. We're gonna set this. Heads up, here they come, and here's our first boss fight in Final Fantasy VII. It's this little scorpion-looking machine. We use Bolt on it. It's weak to lightning, because it is a machine. I find it ironic that the first boss fight of the game doesn't actually use its true boss battle music, which is fine because we'll get here at plenty later. There's a critical hit there. Whenever it flashes like that, it makes a stronger sound. It means it's a critical hit. It does more damage. It's kind of a luck thing. Good. Name of this boss is the Guard Scorpion. I'm not sure where it came from, but it's attacking us because we set the bomb, I guess. I think we might have to make this a two-part episode. I'm not sure. Whoa, its tail just went up. When its tail's up, it'll attack with a strong attack called the tail laser. You're not generally supposed to attack it when it's up, but you know what? I'm working on limit breaks right now, so I really don't care. It's not that big of a strong attack. It's not going to kill me or anything, so I might as well, you know, work on the limits. Why not? This is going to almost kill him. But I'll just use another potion on him. I'm going to have to use a potion on Barret too. Wow. Oh well, we can use another limit break on him. No big deal. And Barret uses his big shot. And we pick up an assault gun for that battle. That's going to be a stronger weapon for Barret. We need to get out of here. 10 minutes to detonation. Well, before we get out of here, I'm going to heal up these two real quick. I'm going to use another potion on each of them. Until we get to be able to use materia, it's not going to be useful. And we're going to equip Barret with the assault gun. Now, I'm probably going to cut off right about here to make this a two-part episode.